Hello Libra, thanks for being here. Welcome to my channel, Emily Tarot. This is a general reading for anyone with prominent Libra placement in your chart, so let's see what comes through. Alright, I'm almost feeling like you guys are about ready to be on a path for something new, something that can bring in better finances for you all, and you're almost finishing something so you can start something else. And I'm tickled for you, actually, and I think maybe you guys are a little bit excited about it too. I have the Fool, I have the Nine of Pentacles, and I have the Wheel card. And you guys probably know this, but I just want to say this. The Nine of Pentacles is all about you guys being financially stable, independently stable financially. It's almost like you guys are maybe starting to feel better about your finances, or maybe you're about to start getting more financial security, or maybe you're going to be able to stash some money away in your savings account, or maybe it's something that's coming in brand spanking new, like with this Fool card, that's going to offer you a pay raise in some way. Either way it goes, this is beautiful up here. I just feel like you guys may be doing something that is going to be fun and exciting, possibly something a little different than what you've been doing. And I just think that you guys are going to feel like, you know how sometimes when you get up in the morning and you're like, man alive, I gotta go to work today, and you really don't want to because for one reason or another you don't necessarily like where you work, whether it's the people, whether it's the job, whether it's the drive to get there. I'm feeling like you guys may be starting to do something brand new, or taking your experience of what you know and what you have learned in your past, and you're going to have a different, hold on, let me think of how to word this. It's almost like you're taking your experience and using it in a different way. And for some of you, it's a little bit new, and it could be a little bit exciting. And I think you guys are really going to enjoy something that's coming in for you all. Now let me say this too. You have the Strength card in the middle. The Strength card is telling you guys you're going to have more strength and more courage and more determination than you guys have had in a long time. And it's almost like you guys need to trust yourself, trust in and believe in yourself, and push yourself towards whatever it is that you're trying to get to. I think too, with this Lord down here, this is you and your energy, you all. Now, it can go in two different ways, right? It could be someone else coming in, stepping up and handing you an opportunity, handing you an option, handing you or sticking up for you, or even giving you a good, saying that you're a good employee, you know, giving you a good recommendation kind of thing. Something about this Lord makes me feel like he's twofold. On one hand, someone's coming in your honor, and on the other hand, this is you and your energy, and you guys are going to be able to grab a hold of something and run with it. And I'm tickled for you, I'll be honest with you. Now, I have this Two of Swords right here, and I'm thinking that you guys may be trying to figure out if you should take this new journey or not. Should I run down this new path? Should I take this new job? Should I go in this other direction? Maybe it's even traveling somewhere or moving somewhere different, or maybe this is about you guys creating or making something on the side, or doing something at home, like a part-time job, but you know, something that you're trying to finish, you know, project of some sort, or it's something creative, something like that. But I have a feeling you're going to be at this little bit of a crossroads, and you're trying to figure out, holy cow, which way am I supposed to go now? Should I take on this creative project and finish it, or should I go in this other direction? But you guys already know. I just know you do. Which way you're supposed to go, and what you're supposed to do, and which direction you would be appreciated the most, I think. And also with this look for a sign and this big happy changes, listen to this for a second. Sometimes, you guys, whenever we get a little bit stagnated, or we feel like we're in a rut, or we're not sure exactly which way to go or what to do or how to handle something, and if we just sit back for a minute, and sometimes it's in silence, sometimes it's regarding prayer or meditation or asking your angels for help, I believe you guys are going to get the answers that you're looking for. I think if you guys go within yourself and listen to your intuition, listen to your gut, listen to your instincts, your inner spirit, it will guide you in the right direction. And I think with this Two of Swords, this is just you guys going, should I do this or should I not? You know, that kind of thing. But I'm thinking you already know which way to go. Now look at it this way. Look at this Four of Wands right here. This is a reason to have some kind of a celebration. Usually it's, you know, a party of some sort. I don't, you know, you guys may not have a party, but there may be a cause or a reason to if you wanted to. So with this Four of Wands, this is about you guys getting to a certain point in your life, and you've got a new foundation for something, and now you're going to be able to continue to build on it. You know, when you're younger, you graduate high school, and that gives you a foundation, and then maybe if you go to college, that gives you a foundation. But maybe you go to start in a new job, and every year that you're there, it kind of gives you more and more and more of a foundation of your experience of what you can do. I'm feeling like with this Four of Wands, this is a huge stepping stone in your life at this time. Whether you're buying a new home, or whether you're getting a new job, opening a business, getting married, getting engaged, having babies, you know, each thing like this, graduating school or college, it's a huge stepping stone in your life. You're going to be able to take that for the rest of your life and going to be able to build on it. That's how I'm feeling with this Four of Wands. And I really do believe for some of you all that you guys are about ready to be in a better place than you expect to be here in just, I'm going to say within the next month or so, okay? So it's going to be different for a little bit different for everybody. Everybody's not on the same time schedule, but you guys kind of know what I'm saying. I just feel like sometimes we get down and out. Sometimes we're not exactly sure. Sometimes we get a little bit frustrated because we go through these challenges and obstacles and having to defend our home, our job, what we do for a living, our families, you know, with this defense right here. But you're doing a great job at it. And let me say this right now. I feel like you guys are wanted in different areas and in different jobs and in different communities. I just think that you guys have an ability that not a lot of other people have. You have great work ethics, very intelligent, and you just thrive on certain things, and people kind of come out of the woodwork wanting your experience or wanting your knowledge. And I think that could be where this Lord's coming in one direction, that he may be asking or requesting you, or maybe requesting for something that you're creating or that you're building. Maybe this is like a bank manager giving you guys money for something that you guys are wanting to build or create. Maybe this is someone in your community that is high on the totem pole, and they'll back you in one way or another. I just feel like you guys have a backing right now, and you guys are going to be absolutely thrilled with opportunities, options, people maybe even fighting over you a little bit. You know how if you go to, well, this really doesn't happen to me, but I'm picturing it happening for you. You go to 2 job interviews and they both want you, so they offer you, both jobs offer you a certain amount of money, and you don't exactly accept it quite yet, but then you decided on which job. Maybe that's where this Two of Swords comes in. You decide on the job that you're wanting, and you call the other job back and you're like, thank you very much, but I've decided. And then they're like, how about if I give you more money? I really, really want you to work here. You know, that kind of thing. That's how I'm almost feeling, like you guys are going to be torn. You guys are going to be fought over a little bit. So don't be surprised if that happens. If you guys are kind of in a pickle because you have two really good options and you're not exactly sure which way to go or how to handle it. But you will. You will know, and you will be able to handle it. I'm telling you right now. And you know, I was just telling you about your gut and your intuition and your instincts. That's what this moon is all about. Listen to it, you all. Don't steer you wrong. You guys have lived this long going with your gut and your instincts and your intuition. It will lead you and guide you down the right path, okay? So just remember that, for heaven's sakes. You guys are going to have something coming in that's really going to make you happy right here. Big happy changes, really. And it says look for a sign. So, you know, if you have two really good jobs, and they might not be jobs at all. So this is an example. But if you have two really good jobs and they're kind of fighting over you, which one makes you feel better? You know, sometimes it can be the money, but sometimes it can be what is going to make you the happy. Which one will you be happier at? You know, which location, which job, what would you enjoy doing? Is it something that's a little bit different and a little bit new for you, but yet you'll be great at it no matter what? Or is it something that you've already been doing and maybe, you know, so just think about that. Now maybe these are two homes, maybe these are two locations, maybe these are two careers. This can go in different directions. Or maybe they're offering you a promotion and they're giving you two different options. Do you want to be in an office, or do you want to be out in the field? You know, that kind of thing. But I just feel like people are going to be almost fighting over you, and if they're not fighting, they're really wanting you in one way or another. So that's something to look forward to. I'm just saying, honest to goodness, I just want to say that. Okay, let me look at these for a second. That wheel up there just tells me here's a new cycle, you all. You guys are coming into a large change. Well, you know, when I say change, I mean it like something is coming to a completion so something else can roll in kind of situation. So it's a new cycle, and it's the wheel of fortune. Sometimes people say, you know, your fortune is changing, your luck is changing, things are moving in your favor, basically. But with that Nine of Pentacles right there, I just feel like that you guys are going to be financially rewarded in one way or another. And sometimes it might not, you know, I'm not saying you're going to be rich or anything like that, but I'm saying you might be able to relax a little bit financially to where you're not struggling, you know, going paycheck to paycheck to paycheck to paycheck. So that would be nice right at this moment, right? All right, I'm going to take a clarifying. I think I'm going to take one for the Seven of Wands. I was thinking about that Two of Swords, but honestly, let's go with this one. Really? There it is once again, you all, right? The Two of Swords. That's kind of comical. Here's the thing. You've got, or you're about to get, a new foundation, something that it's a big stepping stone in your life in one way or another. You're gonna have this, okay, which way am I supposed to go now? And then you've got this Lord, which is you and your energy, but it could also be someone else fighting for you, giving you options, giving you new opportunities. I really do believe, in my mind anyway, when you get the Two of Swords, you're at a crossroads because you have two really good options. That's the main reason why you're sitting back going, okay, now which one am I supposed to take? You know, they're both great. So whenever you come to these crossroads or trying to figure out which path to take, it's only because you have two really good options, right? So I want you guys to realize that, and I also think that deep down you already know which way to go or what to do. Now I do have this look for a sign, and I want to say this real quick, okay? There may be the universe, I think, may be trying to give you hints maybe trying to give you information, downloads, maybe their epiphanies, you know, their thoughts, their ideas of something that is the best, the path that is best for you, okay? And then I have this big happy changes. So I do believe you're going to pick the right path. But I also want you to realize that really it's your intuition that will help you more than anything if you'll listen to it. So I know there may be signs out there that may come in that you guys are going to be like, okay, well that has to be a sign, you know. Don't hold on just a minute. I want to figure out how I want to say this. Don't jump on every single little tiny thing that comes to you because you think that that's the sign. When the sign comes, you're going to know it, you know? I just want to say that because every once in a while when I get this look for a sign, it's not that it's a bad card, but it kind of makes me nervous a little bit for some people because then they just start, they go to the extremes about what sign is what and which one should you look at and which one should you go with, and you know, so I just want to say that. So when the sign comes, you're going to know it, is how I feel about it. And I think with these two of swords here, you guys are going to have options that are going to be fantastic, and that's the reason why you're kind of being pulled in two different directions. And honestly, I think you will pick the right one. So don't panic over that. Don't let that bother you. I do want to say too, real quick, with the moon, sometimes you guys, there may be some information or something that may be a little bit hidden from you, or something that may come out that you guys weren't aware of. That may be pointing you in a different direction as well. Every once in a while, you know, we only hear half the story, or we only hear half the truth, and then when something comes out, we're like, holy cow, I had no idea. But it kind of maybe leans you in different directions with this moon. So there may be something that comes out that you guys may be a little bit, it might aim you in a different direction because of the fact that you may be hearing something that you didn't realize before. Let me see. Let me look at these for just a minute. Let's take one more for this Two of Swords, okay? There we go. The Strength card. Look at these, you all. They're doubling up on me. Hold on. Extra strength, extra determination, extra courage. You've got two Strength cards along with this Nine of Pentacles. Trust, believe, have faith, pray about it, and I believe you guys are going to have more strength and more power and more courage and more determination than you've had in quite some time. Honestly, now this may be something that you guys are thinking about right now, or that you're about to have some kind of a clarity or an epiphany moment, to where you guys start realizing that you want to create something new or build something or make something. Maybe it's a hobby, maybe it's a craft of some sort, maybe it's something you can sell to the public, but I believe there may be something that kind of hits you over the head a little bit and you're like, oh my goodness, I have never thought of that before, but that's a great idea. I might have to build that or make that or create that somehow. And, you know, make the blueprints for it, let somebody else create it, whatever it is. I'm feeling that strong right now, you all. And I feel like that's where that Fool card may be coming in. And it could be go hand in hand with this Lord, you know. It's kind of funny when you look at it. You've got the Fool up here, kind of inexperienced and ready to take this leap of faith, and not realizing he's about to fall off of a cliff. And then you've got the Lord down here, which is one of the most powerful people in the deck. So I just feel like even though it may be something that you're inexperienced with, you're going to be fantastic about it and with it and creating it or going with it or whatever this is. You're going to have the strength and the courage and the determination to do it. And honestly, I think you're going to have money coming in because of it. Maybe somebody's giving you money to be able to create it. Maybe that's where he's coming in. Maybe like a silent partner or something. Here, I'll give you the money. You create it for me. Maybe. Or something is coming in with this Nine of Pentacles that just makes me feel like you guys are going to feel good about your finances. Maybe they're going to give you half the money now and half the money later once you do it. Maybe they're just going to give you a big bonus or something to that extent too. Or maybe there's something that you guys, like a new job or promotion or something like that, you guys are going to be able to get paid more money for. Either way it goes, this is absolutely beautiful, you guys. And remember, when I do say that look for a sign, don't just willy-nilly signs, you know. I mean, when you're going down the road and there's a stop sign, that's not telling you to stop, you know, with this situation. It's only telling your car to stop. So that's what I mean when I say look for a sign. I kind of get a little nervous because I feel like people really take it literally and too much, you know. So when the sign comes, I think you're going to know about it, and you're going towards big happy changes. I think you're going to be wanted, and I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised about how this is going to work out for you, honest to goodness. And I think you're going to have some options that you're going to be happy about. This is a new foundation for you guys, honestly, and it's a huge stepping stone in your life. I'm going to stop there, you all, because I don't think I need to take anymore. I feel like you guys are on the right path, or you will be here in a minute. And I think you guys are going to be, even though sometimes when I get the full, it's a little bit like you're not sure because of the unknowing, you're excited about it at the same time. And let me tell you, you're going to be great at it, whatever it is. Okay? You're going to be great. All right, you all, I hope you guys have enjoyed this today. Please keep in mind that everybody's on a different time schedule. Sometimes it will resonate right now, sometimes it's right around the corner, and sometimes it's a little later on, okay? Take care, you all. I'll see you soon.